Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome to Boss Time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! Today we have to fight Senior Behemoth, or I'm sure that's supposed to be Behemoth King, or King Behemoth, so first things first, we want to go Zone Seek, Golem there, and have Terra Morph, and I want Gaw to be using the Rodax Rage. Not so much for now, because Senior Behemoth is immune to death, but, well, you'll see. And Setsu's not going to be doing anything useful. Let's get back to Terra's turn as quickly as possible. She's the only one who's going to be doing anything substantial in this battle. And maybe get a Quadra Slice in there if we can. I'm getting a little lucky here, but that's okay. If you've got Celis in this battle, Runic would be pretty good, too. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Nah, Snare won't work on this guy. Obviously, if you've got Sabin, you could use Bum Rush, but I wanted to give some other characters a turn. One of the interesting things about this scene is that if you let Shadow die at the floating continent, you will find Realm here instead. Shadow will be dead for good if you just let him die at the floating continent there, so not a whole lot we can do about that. Alright, got him. What the? Whoa! What's going on? Uh-oh. He came back to life already? Okay, now there's two ways of dealing with this guy. This is Behemoth's senior zombie version. Fortunately, he is susceptible to life, which may or may not work. Yay! It worked. The reason I had Gaw using Rodax is because in his zombie form, Snare will actually work on him. But, well, there we are. X-Zone would have also worked on him, which is what I was kind of hoping for, but we got a Behemoth suit. Now this is a little bit of a bug. We're not supposed to get a Thunderblade from one of the senior Behemoths. I forget which one. We're supposed to get a Behemoth suit from each of them. What do you mean, her? Shadow's a girl? No. They translated it that way because of, I guess they kind of figured you're going to find Realm here, but I thought the original translation said him because it was Shadow, but then they changed it from one version to another, then they said it was him or her or whatever, I don't know, but I don't know how they fixed it in the advanced version of the game. I think they still screwed up one way or the other, but anyway, Shadow's alive, so what were you dreaming about? Should we try the Dream Rod? No, this is not Soul Blazer. Huh. He must be watching this whole thing, huh? Nah, I'm not feeding you this time, boy. What's going on? Why would Shadow know anything about this? Well, there's some hidden cutscenes you can get with Shadow if you rest up at an inn. I could have showed them to you earlier, but I figured, I'm going to show them all at once eventually. So, we'll get to that eventually. How's it going, Shadow? 'Tis but the scratch. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like he's going to be alright. Yeah, we got a ninja dog guarding Shadow there. So, he'll be alright. We'll just let him sit there for a while. We can't get him to join our party right now because he's injured. So, there you go. Let's see what's going on here now. Oh yeah, there's General Leo's grave there still. They haven't fixed the burnt down house yet. Anything else change around here? A fish! Now I heard that Bahamut was a fish in, I think it was Arabic mythology or something like that. I don't know, but anyway. Ebbett's Rock is above water, huh? Didn't someone say something about that place earlier in the game? Doma Castle, huh? Oh, well, maybe we should check it out and take a nap there. Why not? Yeah, I suppose so. That's about the longest timeline I've ever seen in a game. This game's taken a whole year so far, at least. Or at least the known timeline. Okay, well, we got some new equipment here. Not too much that I'm really concerned about, but we want to get 99 ninja stars. So we'll have those ready to go. There's also going to be some more shopping that I want to do at some old towns. So I'll mention that when we get to it. So let's see, I think that's everything I want to do here. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to head over to the Colosseum. So I'll just meet you over there then. But H.C. Bailey, I want to have 8 party members now. You know why, viewers. You know why. Now, remember the guy earlier around here who was saying that there was a mean guy around here who was looking for the striker? Well, let's bet that here. Hey, it's Shadow. He's not such a mean guy. If you bet that and Shadow died, you'd be fighting Chupon. That's why his name was showing up there. Now, I've got Edgar for this battle in his Dragoon setup, so that way he will never actually use it when I want him to. Come on, do something useless, Edgar. That wasn't entirely useless. Come on, do something more useless, like Rasp or Osmos or... Oh my goodness, he actually did something that I wanted him to do for a change. Well, Shadow's not too hard to beat at the Colosseum here, so one jump ought to take him out. Any day now, Edgar. There you go. That ought to do it. Yay! Now we get Shadow's dead corpse to join our party. No, he's just going to join normally. Well, we've got plenty of money for you now. Well, let's see what we got here. All right, yeah. Shadow's in our party now, which means we have a character who can equip a relic that can make him immune to instant death. So, that means we can go for one of the best pieces of armor in the game. So, I'm going to, well, you know what? Let's put Edgar to use right now. Because I want him to fight another battle with his Dragoon setup. Let's see. Which one do I want? The Tabby suit. We can bet that to get a Chocobo suit from this enemy, Vectaur. That's supposed to be an abbreviation for Vector Dinosaur. I think it's an enemy that you can only meet up with in Kefka's Tower normally, but we got it here, not too hard really, by itself. So one jump from Edgar really ought to take it out. There we go. An interesting thing is if you don't get Shadow, you let Shadow die, and you, well, you wouldn't get Realm right now, but you would have found her lying there in the cave. She will actually have a dream sequence too. But, well, I can't show that to you because, well, I let Shadow live. So, if you want to see the dream sequence that Realm will have, you'll have to, well, what is it? You can look it up on YouTube. Someone has it there. So, now we got the, well, we got a couple Chocobo suits now. So, what I want to do is I want to get Shadow set up so that we can bet those Chocobo suits. Okay, I've got Shadow all set up here. We've got him with the Memento ring, which is the reason why I have been dreading this battle for quite some time. This battle is nearly impossible to do before this because Veteran has a 75% chance of using some instant death spell. He's got 3 of them. So basically, I've got Shadow with the Genji glove, Memento ring, optimize his equipment with whatever the best stuff is you got. It doesn't particularly matter because 75% of its attacks will be useless now that I've got the Memento ring on Shadow there, and he's doing something useless. Roulette will not kill me, so I'm not worried about that. I wish Shadow would actually attack him instead of using one of those spells that he's incidentally learned. Sorry for the frame skipping there, viewers, but that's what happens when you fast forward and Shadow does not do something useful here. But yeah, I mean, one more attack ought to finish him off. With the Memento ring, this guy is a pussycat. But when Shadow actually decides to cast spells instead, he is not. Why he can cast Roulette and another spell at the same time, I don't know. There we go, got him. So yeah, we can do that with Moogle suits, so I want to get another one of those, and then I want to bet the Moogle suit for another piece of armor. You could use anyone for this battle, but I prefer to use Sabin because, well, he's the man. Come on. Now, basically, the strategy that I'm going to use against Madam here is extremely cheap. Basically, equip a wall ring so that all her spells bounce off of you and onto her, and just keep on running because you can never run from a battle in the Colosseum, but as long as you're running, you can never take an action which means Madam can never counterattack you with Meteor, which would really hurt. So this is going to take a little while, viewers, but eventually she will kill herself by throwing enough spells at you and bouncing them back to her. So. Yes! Got her! Finally. It took about 2 minutes real time, but there you are. We got the Nutkin suit. Now, what we can do with that, and I'll just show you real quick. I'm not going to show you the actual battle, but where is it? There it is. We can bet the Nutkin suit to get the Genji armor, which is easy enough against an Opinicus there. So, yeah, just got to get a couple Genji armors, but there's still many preparations to be done before heading to the big dungeon. We've got a lot of new rages to learn for Gaw, more equipment to buy, more equipment to bet at the Colosseum, and what is the connection between Shadow and Realm? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.